Today we will start chapter 4 log on to animate CC. So first I will explain the term animate and CC. Animate literally means lively. That is, in computer we can give the effects to the non-living things, that is object like images. We can make the images to move on the screen. We can make the images to speak by adding sound to it, etc. And CC stands for Creative Cloud. So Animate is a powerful animation software package developed by Adobe System. Here we strike a new word, animation. So first I will define animation. Animation is a method in which a group of objects or figures are made to appear as moving images. That is, as the name animate literally means lively. Using this, we can give a moving effect to the image. However, in this method, image doesn't really move, but it appears as move. I will explain this technology later. So Animate provides a versatile, that is having many different uses or able to do many different things. Versatile means able to do many different things. So Animate provides a versatile and easy way to create animation that consists of images, sounds and videos with various effects. These days we come across the various movie based on animation. In such movie, the various images, we can watch the various images walk, speak and perform various actions just because of animation. Animate is a vector based program, which means that the graphics created in it can be scaled to any size without compromising the quality. Again, we strike a new word, graphics. Here, graphic means graphics software, graphics program that mainly deals with the creation of images, audios, and videos. Animation is extremely useful for developing highly interactive websites, online advertisements, computer games, and contents for various mobile devices, etc. It is very easy to open Animate. You just click on the Start, scroll down to Adobe Animate CC. The opening screen appears. Click on the ActionScript 3.0 and create new section to open the Animate document. The workspace. Now let us familiar with the different component of the Animate window. Animate is similar to the Paint software in Windows. That is, it consists the tools, same tools that we have already used in Paint, Microsoft Paint, except that these tools are mainly used for animation. That is, we can't create animation in Microsoft Paint, but we can create animation, that is provide motion and add sound to the image using animation, using Animate windows. The workspace as literally means the area where we create the animation. It encapsulates various Animate elements such as the tools panel, that is panel that consists various tools, library panel, property inspector and a stage. The stage is a drawing board where we can create graphics, animation and can make modifications too. It is a large white space that is present at the center of the workspace, as we can see in the figure 4.2. The white area is the stage area. Stage area, that is work area. Here we place images and create the animation. By default, the stage dimensions, that is size of the stage are 550 by 400 pixels. Here one thing is to be noted, that here the sign of multiplication doesn't reveal the multiplication. It is read as 550 by 400 pixels. 550 by 400 pixel means the length of the stage is 550 pixels, and the height of the stage is, that is breadth, is 400 pixels. Here pixels is the digital unit of measurement. Basically pixels are dots. Basically pixels are dots. As we usually come to know to the term high megapixel camera or high pixel camera, or an image having high resolution, that is image having high resolution means it consists more dots per square inch. That is pixel, literally it is the number of dots per square inch, and these dots are used to create an image. The next is menu. The menu provides control over common functions like opening, closing, and saving of a document. Some other features like copying, pasting, calling up specific panels, and controlling overall animate environment can be seen under menu options. The tools panel. Panel means a collection of something. So tools panel means that a panel that consists various tools. These tools are used to draw, paint, select, and modify objects in the workspace, that is on the stage. The tool panel is mainly divided into 4 parts, and these are tools, view, colors, and options. Tool sections, it contains tools that are used for drawing, painting, and selecting objects. These all tools we all have been used in Microsoft Paint. And the next is view section. As the name suggests, it is used to view. So these tools are used for zooming and panning the application window. Zooming means we can resize the image, that is we can reduce or produce, that is decrease or increase the size of the images. And panning means scrolling. We scroll screen, that is we can make a screen to shift down or up. The next is color section. It includes modifiers to select colors for the shape or images we draw using a stroke and fill color picker. Here stroke and fill color. Here a stroke, for example, suppose you are making a rectangle only. So the border line of rectangle is termed as a stroke, and the area inside these borders is called fill. So we can color these both, that is a border of the rectangle and the area inside it, differently. So to apply color to the border, we use a stroke, and apply color to the inside of this border, that is inside area of the rectangle, we use fill color. Options sections. As the name suggests, it displays modifiers for the correctly selected tools. That is, whenever we select a tool, the various options related to that tool is displayed. The next is timeline. It is the very important component of an animate window. The timeline is a rectangular window that is present at the bottom of the stage. Just look at the figure 4.4. It is the area where we control the sequencing. Sequence means we arrange the image serially, and timing of graphics and other elements of a movie. Here movie means an animation. It can be of a minute to an hour according to as per our requirement. The major component of the timeline are layers, frames, and the playhead. Let us discuss these one by one. The frames. Animations in Animate are created with the help of frames. Here frame is just similar to the photo frame. As we arrange photo in a frame, similarly in animate window we arrange images in the frame. We keep images in the frame. Basically a frame is further divided into keyframes. I will explain it later. So frame is defined as the little rectangular cells that appear on the timeline, and every fifth frame displays a number, that is its number, which we can find on the top of the timeline. The next is keyframes. Keyframes are a special types of frames. It is also frames, but it is a special types of frames where we define some changes to an object's properties for an animation like position, color, shape, etc. Here there are various keyframes and we place the image in the keyframe. As we place image in the keyframe, that is, we just define the position of that image in the frame. The later we can place the same image in other keyframe and so on. We can also change or modify the color of the images in the different keyframes if you wish to do so, or we can also modify the shape in the different keyframes. Its effects will be seen when we play the animation, that is, we play the movie. A keyframe is represented by a solid black dot. We can easily change the length of a twinned animation by dragging a keyframe in the timeline. We will do twinned animation during the lab, so I will leave this topic for the lab. And layers are like transparent sheets. That is, layers are the sheets, but it is transparent, stacked on top of one another. Stacked means it is arranged one over another, each containing a different image that appears on the stage. When you open a new animate document, it displays only one layer which contains its own timeline with endless frames. Playhead. Just look at the figure 4.6. It has been indicated playhead. It is the red rectangular bar. This is the playhead. The playhead indicates the current frame displayed on the stage. As we run a movie, that is, we play a movie, we can see that this playhead moves from left to right or right to right, and hence the object is seen as moving. It moves from left to right on the timeline as the movie proceeds through the frames. The speed of the playhead's movement is based on the frame rate settings, that is, we can set the speed of the frame. Property inspector. The property inspector is a panel that displays the properties of the selected object. That is, whenever we select an object, its property will be displayed. Its property is displayed as text, symbol, an image, a line, or a shape. And the list of properties can vary in the property inspector depending on the object selected. And we can make changes to the object or document attributes in the property inspector. Setting document properties. Whenever we open Animate, the application opens a new file with the default settings for the movie properties, but we can change its settings according to our requirement. To set the frame rate, that is, here frame rate refers the number of frames displayed per unit time. If we set the more frame per unit time, the objects will appear, the objects will move faster on the screen. We use the following steps. Click on the file, new, and the new document dialog box displayed. Select the Actions except 3.3 option in the type section. Define the stage dimensions. That is, we can also alter the dimensions of the stage. However, by default it is 550 by 400 pixels, but we can alter it. ruler units, background color, and frame rate, and click on OK. A document will open with the defined settings. Changing the settings open already open document. We can also modify the settings of open document by selecting the modify document options and change the settings as per our need. To specify the stage size in pixels, select the pixels from the units drop down list. Enter the values of width and height in their corresponding boxes in the stage size section. And to set the stage size according to the contents of the stage, select the match contents option next to the stage size section. However, these are lab oriented topic. We will discuss this. We will do these all during the lab. And likely to change the frame rate, we just specify the speed at which an animation is to be played in frames per second in the frame rate box. By default, the frame rate is 24 fps, that is frame per second. If we don't set it, then by default it will display 20 frames in 1 second. But one thing is to be remembered, that not all the frames are displayed at once. These 20 frames, if its rate is 24 frames per second, it means it divides 1 second into 24 parts, and one frame is displayed in that part. That is, these all 24 frames are displayed in 1 second, 1 to 1, not at once. We can type any number between 0.01 to 120 fps in the frame rate box. This is its range. Beyond this, we can't type. And to save the current settings as the default, click on the Make Default button and click on OK after specifying the required options. So, however, this chapter is mainly based on the lab work, but then though I tried to introduce it. If you have any problem, you can ask your problems.